India, the home of many great spiritual masters who have brought wisdom and truth to earth, inspiring us to seek higher purposes in life, thus uplifting humanity to a divine state of living. One such great being is the spiritual master, yogi philosopher, poet and poetician Sri Aurobindo, who graced our planet from 1872 to 1950. Sri Aurobindo's time in politics was dedicated to achieving India's independence. However, after inner reflection, Sri Aurobindo retired from politics as his aim became greater than the liberation and service to not only his country but instead to all humanity. Leaving politics, Sri Aurobindo left for Pondicherry, where he completely devoted his time to spirituality, retreating into the practice of silent yoga. During this time, and through the inner knowledge revealed to him, Sri Aurobindo began publishing writings full of wisdom. Collected Poems is a volume 2 of the complete works of Sri Aurobindo, which includes all short and narrative poems in English that Sri Aurobindo published during his lifetime. Collected Poems has 7 parts in chronological order. Each part is divided into sections according to the different genres. Today, we present to you selected poems from Ahana and Other Poems in Part 3, Baroda and Bengal, circa 1900 to 1909. A vision of science. I dreamed that in myself the world I saw, wherein 3 angels strove for the mastery. Law was one, clear vision and denial cold, yet in her limits strong, presumptuous bold. The second with enthusiasm bright, flame in her heart, but round her brows the night faded as this advanced. She could not bear that searching gaze, nor the strong chilling air. These thoughts created, nourishing our parts of mind, but petrifying human hearts. Science was one. The other gave her name religion. But a third behind them came, veiled, vague, remote, and had as yet no right upon the world, but lived in her own light. Wide were the victories of the angel proud, who conquered now, and in her praise were loud the nation. Few even yet to the other cloud, and some were souls of night, and some were souls of love. But this was confident and throned. Her heralds ranged, claiming that night was dead. And all things changed, for all things opened. All seemed clear, seemed bright, save the vast ranges that they left in night. However, the light they shed upon the earth was great indeed, a firm and mighty birth. A century's progress lived before my eyes, delivered from amazement and surprise. Man's spirit measuring his worlds around, the laws of sight divined and laws of sound. Light was not hidden from her searching gaze, nor matter could deny its myriad maze. To the cold inquiry, for the far came near, the small loomed large, the intricate grew clear, measuring and probing the strong angel strode, dissolving and combining till she trod firmly among the stars, could weigh their forms, foretold the earthquakes, analyzed the storms. Doubt seemed to end, and wonder's reign was closed. The stony pages of the earth disclosed their unremembered secrets. Horses of steam were bittered, and the lightning made a team to draw our chariots. Heaven was scaled at last, and the loud seas subdued. Distance resigned its strong obstructions to the mastering mind. So moved that spirit trampling, then it laid its hand at last upon itself, how this was made, wondering, and sought to clasp, and sought to trace, mind by its forms, the wearer by the dress. Then the other arose, and met the spirit robust, who labored. She now grew a shade who must fade wholly away. Yet to her fellow cried, I pass, for thou hast labored well and wide. Thou thinkest term and end for thee or not. But though thy pride is great, thou hast forgot the sphinx that waits for man beside the way. All questions thou mayst answer, but one day her question shall await thee, that reply, as all we must for they who cannot die. Therefore, if thou wouldst live, know first this thing, who thou art in this dungeon laboring. And signs confidently, nothing am I but earth, tissue and nerve, and from the seed a birth, a mold, a plasm, a gas, a little that is much. In these grey cells that quiver to each touch, the secret lies of man, they are the thing called I. Matter insists, and matter makes reply. Shakespeare was this force in Jesus yearned, unconquered by the cross. This only learned. The secret of the suns that lays afar, this was Napoleon's giant mind of war. I heard and marveled in myself to see the infinite deny infinity. Yet the weird paradox seemed justified. Even mysticism shrank out mystified. But the third angel came and touched my eyes. I saw the mornings of the future rise. I heard the voices of an age unborn that comes behind us and our pallid morn. And from the heart of an approaching light, one said to man, know thyself infinite. Who shall do mightier miracles than these, infinite moving mid infinities? Then from our hills the ancient answer pealed, for thou, O splendor, art myself concealed, and the grey cell contains me not, the star I outmeasure, and am older than the elements are. Whether on earth or far beyond the sun, I stumbling, clouded, am the eternal one. Immortal Love. If I had wooed thee for thy colour rare, cherished the rose in thee, or wealth of nature's brilliance in thy hair, O woman fair, my love might cease to be, or had I sought thee for thy virtuous youth, and tender yearning speech, thy swift compassion, and deliberate truth. O heart of truth, time might pursue, might reach, but I have loved thee for thyself indeed, and with myself have snared. Immortal to immortal I made speed, change I exceed, and am for time prepared. A tree. A tree beside the sandy river beach holds up its topmost boughs like fingers towards the skies they cannot reach. Earth-bound, heaven amorous, this is the soul of man, body and brain, hungry for earth, our heavenly flight detained.
Delightful viewers, it's been a pleasure to have you with us today on Words of Wisdom.